Going live on my birthday.
Birthday.
Spend 100 racks on a new chain.
New chain.
Chicks is going dumb, we going insane.
Insane.
You can't race with us, but it ain't safe. Going live on my birthday.
Birthday.
Spend 100 racks on a new chain.
New chain.
Chicks going dumb, we going insane.
Insane.
You can't race with us, but it ain't safe.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the You Stuck With Me podcast.
You stuck with me.
Beautiful, how do you feel?
I'm okay. I am very happy today.
That's good. So in this episode, we're talking about what?
Money.
That ain't it.
Love.
Partly.
The 3-letter word that starts with S.
Next season.
I don't know.
It's your birthday.
Going live on my birthday. Spending 100 racks on a new chain.
Yeah, you guys. We're talking about Beautiful's birthday and all the shenanigans that came with it.
Yay.
So, babe, how does it feel to have another trip around the sun?
It feels good. I don't feel any older.
It's usually like that. You're just like numerically older, but you don't feel it. So, since you don't feel old, first of all, let's talk about these. What these rumors are that people say once you turn 30, things start to change. You don't feel any different. First of all, your knees don't hurt, so let's stop that rumor from.
Cause she still got good knees. I could still drop it low.
She really can, y'all. I'm not gonna even hold y'all.
And pick it back up.
With no problem.
No problem.
So beautiful. Let's talk about your birthday celebration. What was your most favorite part?
That's a hard one.
It was that good.
Yeah, well, okay. Well, first of all, when it comes to my birthdays now, I don't really expect a lot. I be content with like I get content looking at all the Facebook posts like happy birthday Taylor, happy birthday Snake, happy birthday girl, that, and then getting all the texts and calls of like, even with some people I haven't heard for in a while, just to think, oh, you remember my birthday? So yeah, I enjoyed that part. But I mean, everything else was dope. I would just say the party we had here was my favorite part.
Yeah, because we had one of our brothers come into town. Shout out to X for riding in for the weekend. He stayed with us, and we did a few things. Got to hang out, catch up.
We drank a lot. I'm not messing with these folks no more.
She says that
they
now.
They try to set me up.
But we played some. What was the game that we played over here? We played some of our new games that we bought from the expo.
We played Sing That Shit.
And we played
Uno Dare.
Uno Dare. Uno Dare was funny, yeah.
And I think it's called Google Translate. It's over there.
Yeah, I think it's called Google Translate. We bought it, and we had some fun with it.
First of all, shout out to the creators of these board games because they are dope. Okay. What I do like about it is I believe that it is I know it's all Black owned, Black created, and I think it's owned and created by Black women. So yeah.
Yeah, it was fun to play. And I just thought about it. We actually we didn't intend to initially, but we actually broke one of your birthday traditions. Getting a cake, ice cream cake from Rainbow Cone.
Yeah.
But the only reason we did is because and is it pistachios that's in the cake? It's pistachios in the cake, and we have someone here who was at the party and had an allergic reaction to nuts, so we couldn't get that cake. But we still ended up getting you a cake, and it was pretty good if I do say so myself.
Yeah. And it's not too late to go steal a Rainbow Cone, so.
It's not, but you're on your own with that one.
What?
Because I don't like any type of nuts balls.
Okay, but we still go to Rainbow Cone. You don't have to get You don't have to get rainbow ice cream.
We can do that.
All right.
That can be arranged.
All right.
But we played games, we drank, we ate good food. So we ordered food from. I'm always butchering the name.
Fresh Catch. Shout out to Fresh Catch. If you ain't never been, if you're in Chicago and you've never been to Fresh Catch, please try out their food.
Yeah, it was definitely good. We got 50 wings, 20 steak fried catfish, and we got some potato wedges. Those were good. I would definitely go back.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know because tall man over here told me to just look pretty the whole time.
Oh, I didn't tell her nothing. I kept everything secret.
He
Locked down, clank,
nothing,
clank.
Nothing.
I wouldn't let her know onto anything.
Nope.
So, but it's safe, it's safe to say that you definitely had a good time.
Yeah, I did. It was really, I'm really thankful.
And, I think this was probably the first time when your birthday celebration was literally almost all week long.
It was a week long.
Yeah.
Well, no, over a week. Because remember, we started the Saturday before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we went to my dad's, my dad, my stepmom party.
And then my birthday was actually a Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Then we celebrated. We had the party Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And then just the other night, we went to dinner.
Yeah, so it was
a week and a day.
Yeah.
That's that Leo stuff for you. And yes, I am one of those that celebrate my birthday longer than a day. I don't do a month, but I celebrate my birthday for at least a week or 2 weeks.
I can only imagine what it'd be like if you tried to celebrate your birthday for a whole month.
Oh, baby. Y'all will get this Leo season vibes. Going live on my birthday. Spend 100 racks on a new check.
Y'all see how much of a good mood she's in. That smile is big.
Shh. No, there ain't no shush, mama. You're right. Because that's that big Leo energy. Got that energy.
She full of music, yeah. But she always full of music, yeah. So some of the shenanigans that we got into.
Well, first, can we debunk some myths? What happens when you turn after 30?
We can definitely do that because we in that over 30 club.
Well, I'm barely over 30. Well, I don't mind telling my age. So I made 31 this year. So I've been told when you hit your 30s, you have some body parts that go. Now the most common one is your knees. My knees ain't gone. They're not. I could still drop it low, get down low, get low, and bring it back up.
So basically, at least for you, that's cap.
Yeah. Another thing is you get gray hairs. Let me tell you something. I was getting gray hairs before 30.
That's cap too.
I was a little stressed out kid. But I've been told that gray hairs is a sign of wisdom.
See, I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't ready for gray hairs yet, and I didn't have it until after I turned 30. But that wasn't because of life. That was because of chemo.
Yeah.
And so I have a slight bias. I'm not even say slight. I have a full bias against it.
So let's say that's good to say that's cap.
Mm-hmm.
What else have you heard?
Well, I forgot where I found this out, but your body changes every 8 years. So, in what way specifically, I don't know. So I guess that varies by person, but I guess that's up for interpretation.
Well, I can tell you this was not cap. Now I heard when you're in your 30s, that's when you have to start taking naps to plan to be outside for a long period of time or be up.
Oh,
that's not cap.
That's
definitely not cap. Because while Tall Man and Xavier was getting ready for the party, I had got my hair done and I came back home and went to sleep.
Oh, we all did at one point.
Yeah. I said, okay, y'all. I'm glad y'all back in safely. I'm going to bed. Peace.
Yeah, like a Saturday afternoon that bug did hit us. Like, because my intent was to watch the Bears game once we got back. I didn't know that the Bears had already played earlier that day. I at least thought they were still on. The game was already over, so we ended up watching. I think it was L.A. Rams playing, and we fell asleep during the Rams game. So by that time, you were already asleep too.
And I ended up falling asleep to Creed 3, which is a good movie.
I believe it.
Yeah. What was your question?
So besides hair turning gray and knees are supposed to go after 30. Any other things that for you personally that you want to debunk?
I think those are the main ones right there.
Yeah, but the naps are crucial.
Yeah.
The naps are crucial.
Critical.
And I feel maybe this is just me, but I feel like after 30 you gotta start drinking a lot more water.
I feel like that's with anybody. But I will say this though, when you turn 30, that's when you start not giving a flying FF. FF.
Your mouth will always be, it's going to become a lot more reckless.
Your mouth is going to become a lot more reckless. You have that mindset of, I just don't care.
So let me ask you this. You reach your 31st birthday, you look back over the 31 years. What are your biggest milestones? What are the things that you look back on with the biggest smile, you feel like your biggest achievements?
I would say I'm starting to find my purpose, what I really want to do.
Okay.
Career-wise and in life. My biggest accomplishment actually happened just before my 30th birthday. That was to be married. Because a lot of women, you're like, oh, I want to be married before I turn 30, or, in 30 I should have this, and that. I didn't go in with the intent of being married before the age of 30. I had got to that point, like, if it happens, it happens. And as soon as I said that, boom. Got married at 29, so that. Those are main milestones so far. I look back, I'm like, it's gonna sound a little weird, but I look back and I'm like, my 30s is actually this time period where I'm starting to feel like I'm having the most fun.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Surprisingly.
Yeah, because in popular culture, I'm not gonna say popular culture, I say at least in black society, 20-year-olds feel like, oh, that's it at the end of 30. 30 is just begun.
Actually, I feel like I'm starting to have the fun that I saw myself when I was younger, growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, I'm gonna do this when I'm an adult or whatever. I'm having that I have that feeling. I'm like, oh, this is 30s. This is not bad.
Yeah.
Even though it's still in the beginning stages, But I feel like I'm starting to have the most fun.
Yeah, and first of all, as out of all of us, hang out and kick it together, you are the youngest, so.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody was always telling you what 30s like. I was like, I think at one point we had the conversation. It was like, no, you find out 30 for yourself.
Yeah, but then also too, I felt like part of my 20s was hard. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I made a status. I remember I made a status on Facebook. It was closer to my 30th birthday. Oh no, it was when I did turn 30. I said, I thank God for letting me hit this major milestone. And I actually said that. I said, because towards the end of my 20s, it was hard. Hence, my mom passing and everything in Jacksonville and all that. So I'm like, I just pray that my 30s are, for lack of better words, have a lighter load than I did in my 20s. Because I'm ready to have, I'm ready to have some fun now.
Yeah, I feel like with your 30s, it's kind of, let me backtrack a little bit. With your 20s, yes, you're coming out of college, if you went to college, or you getting adjusted to your career, and then you start, having those questions about kids and what you want to do with your life. And then I feel like after 30, you got your, you got to stand, a foot to stand on, whether, and you start to figure things out, and then you start adding things on, like marriage, if you want to get married, kids, if you want to have kids.
Yeah, because I feel like 20s you was building the foundation for your 30s, but now, like I told you, and I told some of our friends, my 30s, I'm ready to live this soft life. I'm not even going to hold you. I'm ready to live this. This is going to be the start of Taylor's soft life era.
I'm not mad at you. But I'm not going to lie. No matter how old you get or what age you are in your life, there are going to be points where you feel like you want to cancel your subscription to adulthood.
Yeah, that's not to say I don't still feel that way. Yeah, sometimes when the bill comes, I'm like, cancel my subscription.
I mean, I'm not going to hold you. Sometimes I feel like that too. It's like, but we also got to talk about the fun things about life after 30. Because, first of all, it's not too many things that you're not too young to do. Like, you had them days where you like 21, you can't get into a club. Some people still find ways to get into it. But it's like you can't, no longer under 21, you can't get in. Under 25, you can't get into a lounge. Now it's like, you over 30, it's like, okay, you can just basically go in.
We barely made the cut because there's some 30 and up clubs or 35 and up clubs.
I haven't seen any 35 and up clubs.
Yeah, that's all out there. But it's definitely 30 and over. That's another thing, too. It's funny because I just now barely made the cut to go into a 30 and over club because remember some places we would go to, but we couldn't go because everybody remember like, oh, you're not 30 yet. So, yeah, I thought that was funny.
But even in those instances, whatever we ended up doing and where we ended up going, we still ended up having a lot of fun anyway. So.
Yeah. Then also, too, I kept y'all feeling young like y'all was still in y'all 20s.
Oh, yeah, you definitely brought the average age down. You definitely brought the average age down. Now, I think the range of age is, 31 and 36?
Yeah.
31 and 36.
Which is funny because according to Mahogany Locks, I'm still 4 years old.
You're always going to be the baby to her.
I'm always going to be the baby to all of us, to everybody. I mean, look at me. I still got the baby face.
You do.
Cheeks. Cheeks.
So let me ask you this. What do you look forward to accomplishing this year?
This year or in my 30s?
Year 31.
Whew, you asking loaded questions.
Okay, let me rephrase this. What do you want to accomplish?
That's still a loaded question. I'm just playing. No, what I am gonna accomplish, cause I'm I'm a big manifester.
Mm-hmm.
What I am gonna accomplish is I'm gonna accomplish continuing to be your cause now I don't want to take a spot, your co-host, your co-creator of the You Stuck With Me podcast. Shameless plug, I know. But no, continue to do stuff that I love. Like, I love doing this podcast. Working on the music stuff, which I noticed, shout outs to everybody out there. I see y'all been listening to my little playlist, my little creations that I be doing on the low. And then, well, for those who don't know, I'm an aspiring DJ and music curator. So when I'm not doing this, I be at the computer I'm about to say
composing.
Composing, thank you, because I can't speak today. Playlists about birthdays and other events, or if I feel like in a quiet storm type of mood, I'll make a One Night in My Mind playlist. Hint. But no, definitely get the music stuff off the ground, and just continue to find and live in my purpose.
That's good. Anything that you want to achieve in your 30s, so from 31 until 39.
There is one thing that's been heavy on my heart. that I want to accomplish between that time period.
Care to share with the room?
I mean, I care to share, but I'm gonna put a disclaimer out there. I am not pregnant currently. I'm not pregnant. We're not having a baby right now. But I wanna be. I wanna start being a mom.
Well, okay.
Yeah, a mommy.
Well, we've been having those discussions, so stay tuned.
But we're not pregnant currently.
Yeah, there's no baby going on right now.
Nope. And don't put that juju over here either.
I gotta tell you, it makes me laugh every time she says juju. I don't know why.
Why? Why does it make you laugh? First of all, he didn't believe that was an actual word.
I think the reason why it made me laugh is because it was the first time I ever heard it, and then in this instance when, well, I'm saying this situation when it was going on, what was going on was what made me laugh. It just like added to it, and ever since then, every time you say good juju or bad juju, I'm still laughing. So.
But yeah, don't swing it over our way just yet.
Man, cause yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? And I know you've been wanting to plan for your birthday. Yeah, you wanted to make plans for your 35th birthday. It's sometime off, but I don't think it hurts to want to have an idea of what you want to do.
Oh, I already got an idea what I want to do.
What you thinking?
Travel.
Got any places in particular?
I want to go to Paris. That'd be different.
We can make that.
Yeah, I want to go to Paris for my 35th. Yep. I mean, you see, I know ideally you probably want to go to like Florida or you know Tahiti and all that stuff, but no, I embrace love and romance and stuff like that, and I firmly believe that I was made out of love, from love. So why not go to like the holy mecca of love and romance?
True.
And plus, I've been binge watching Family Matters, and I got to that episode when they took the trip to Paris.
Lord.
So yeah.
Okay. And of course, when we go there, because we're going to go for your 35th birthday, I definitely want to go to the Eiffel Tower. That's got to happen.
And I want to ride in one of those, are those canoes? Canoe boats? They have a guy stand there.
I think you're thinking of Venice.
Well, no, I thought they have it in Paris too. I don't know, but I want to do all that mushy-dushy romantic shit down in Paris.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of Venice.
It don't matter. But then also too, that's on my travel to-do list to go to Venice and go to Valencia, Spain.
Well, you know, and speaking, I know, to backtrack a little bit on the boats, I think those are called gondolas. Gondola ride. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But I think
But I thought those gondolas was the one that's suspended in the air. I don't know. We're going to look that up.
Yeah, we're going to look that up. We're going to get back to y'all about that.
Yeah, we're going to get back to y'all about that. But yeah, I want to go to Paris.
Okay, I think that will be fun. Whether it's a group trip to celebrate your birthday or just us two, we're going to go.
Yeah, that's all I want. It's going to happen. Or who knows, maybe I have a gig in Paris around my 35th birthday. DJing in one of them nightclubs in Paris. That'd be dope.
Make sure you take up French.
Anywho, but there is one thing I'm happy about that happened during my birthday. I had got gifts.
Oh, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. So I got 2 gifts. The first gift was a pair of shoes.
Of course.
Was a pair of Jordans. I got a pair of Jordan MVPs. Now, if you're not familiar with that, that is it's a shoe concept that has what's the word I'm looking for?
Combination.
Yeah, it's a combination. It has components. That's the word I was looking for. Components of 3 different shoes. So it has a component of Jordan 6s, Jordan 7s, and Jordan 8s.
I thought it was 4, 5, and 6.
Oh, I'm sorry. 4, 5, and 6. I'm sorry. I'm still sleepy. 4, 5, and 6. put together in one shoe, right?
Right.
That's the first pair. My second gift was another pair of Jordans. So this is funny. I laugh at it because this is my Reggie Miller year, but I'm getting Jordan shoes. So y'all can catch this on YouTube. But the day of my party, I got surprised with, we don't own no copyrights to this and nothing like that. Jordan gonna come after us. We were big supporters. But anyway, I was surprised with this box, right? This box here.
You guys want to see the shoes? Make sure you tune in on YouTube.
Make sure you turn on YouTube. But I was surprised with a box, and I was like, what is in here? What is in here? I was surprised with the woman's Frozen 4s. Ooh. So, if you listen to the audio, the Frozen 4s is the Jordan 4s that just released. It is, they call it Frozen 4s because it's like 3 shades mixed in. So you have a little bit of gray. You have your, this is not gray. It's like a cement color, and then white.
Mm-hmm.
To give like that frozen illusion, like, oh, you're walking, like color of a Yeti.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, like color of a Yeti. And it's just so sleek and pristine. Look at that. Ooh, So yeah, I was blessed with shoes for my birthday, which is dope. And then, just add on to my addiction. I'm a little shoe whore.
So it's safe to say that you definitely enjoyed your birthday.
I did. Because of the surprises. Because, again, I wasn't expecting any gifts. I was really content with the party.
Yeah. You definitely had a dope time with the party. You definitely had a dope time getting the gifts.
Yep.
So.
Yep. No complaints.
And we forgot to say that on her birthday cake, this is all your boy. Went to go get her a cake. On it, I put Happy Reggie Year Taylor. Just for reference, if you guys are not big sports fans, Reggie Miller used to play for Indiana Pacers in the 80s and 90s, so he wore the number 31.
Yeah. And I think they just made a statue of him in Indiana.
Rightfully so.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So beautiful. On that note, we're going to wrap up this episode. You want to tell them where they can find us and email us?
You can tell them where they email us. That's your thing. Why are you changing the script?
I'm just saying, though, this episode is about you, so why don't you close it out?
I can close it out, but you're going to still do this email. You can find us on Facebook at the You Stuck With Me podcast page, and also you can find us on Instagram, that is You Stuck With Me _podcast. And Tallman is going to tell you how you could email us and reach us at. Go ahead.
You guys can email us and reach us at youstuckwithme@gmail.com. That is USTUCKWITME@gmail.com. You can send us sticky notes there. You can send us sticky notes on the Facebook page. You can personally find me on the app formerly known as Twitter and IG at M1E_1. That is mine_1 M1NE_1.
And you can find me on Instagram and the app formerly known as Twitter under Queen Points. That's PO1NTZ. Again, that's Queen Points, PO1NTZ. And also you can follow me on TikTok for all those other behind the scenes shenanigans, foolishness, ridiculous, tomfoolery, and malarkey. Because guess what? You cannot forget about the malarkey.
Also, you can find us on YouTube when this episode drops. Make sure you leave comments, you subscribe. And if you're on Apple Podcasts, make sure you rate, review, subscribe. Don't forget, you can also find us on Spotify too.
Oh, and that tag for TikTok was Queen Points 22. That is Queen Points 22. So this is your one Nelly and your favorite Taylor.
And this is your boy Marquis.
And, hey, remember, come back.
You stuck with us.
You stuck.
Peace
you
out.
stuck with me.
Mm-hmm.
Peace.
Later.